Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today I got another Uchu Sentai Kyuranger review for you. This is the deluxe Houou Blade and Houou Shield. So the Houou Soldier is a really cool looking Kyuranger, and this is his main weapon and changer as well, actually. So it's kind of all in one. So there's a lot that this thing does, and it's really, really cool. So first I want to show you the box, because the boxes are always really, really cool. Just how bright and awesome, you know, it looks. It does come with the Tama number 12 as well, which the Houou Voyager also comes with. So I'll show you a little comparison. There he is right there, the Houou Soldier with the rest of the team, which looks really cool. There you have Houou Blade and Houou Shield, as it says in English. The side of the box, again, another really cool image of the team. And this side of the box showing you the Houou Soldier. I really love the suit. Definitely looks really cool. I like how sparkly it is as well. Definitely got that kind of space galaxy vibe to it, which is really neat. And here's the back. Lots of stuff that this thing can do. So it's two pieces that then sort of combine together. And all the different sounds are basically like, there's like a transformation sound, there's an attack sound, there's the sound for summoning the Houou Voyager, the sound for creating the mecha and everything, like the transformation, that sort of thing. So there's a whole bunch of different sounds in there. Really, really cool. So let's bring in the item here and move this out of the way. The first thing that I want to get to actually is the Tama. So let's take a look at the Tama that it comes with. So here it is right here. So this is Tama number 12, as you can see. And it is very sparkly, very much so. And it's really cool looking. So there it is right there. And I can turn it. There's half the image, the other half, and then again, boom, there you have the Phoenix. Now, you may be wondering, okay, I have the Houou Voyager and it looks the same basically. So here's the one on the right from the Houou Voyager. So you're looking at this and they're both obviously number 12, and you're looking at it, you're like, wait, but it's the same Tama, right? So why do I need two? Well, the one that comes with the Houou Voyager, when you actually take like a light and shine it, you know, behind it and everything, you'll see, oops, wrong way. The one that comes with the Voyager, let me dim these lights a little bit, because they're actually really bright and kind of in your face a little right now, as you can see. Okay, there we go. So you can see this is the one that comes with the Voyager has the Houou Soldier sitting inside like the cockpit right there, basically. Whereas the one that comes with this toy, the Houou Blade and Shield, has a different design. It's like a little attack design. It's like a phoenix and little fireballs and stuff floating down. So it's definitely really, really cool. So, you know, if you're just trying to collect everything just on the surface and you don't care about the lights and all that, you know, I suppose you could skip the Houou Voyager, but why would you do that? Because that's a great toy anyways, so you should definitely get that anyways. But yeah, so just keep that in mind in terms of the difference. On the outside it looks the same, but the little picture on the inside is different. So here is the actual toy. And it looks pretty cool. It's a decent size. Obviously, it's not going to be as big as on the show with a giant sword and shield and everything, but it's still pretty interesting. Interesting design. So kind of after like a phoenix, sort of. So you have kind of like these little flames and that sort of thing, and then like the head of the phoenix is sort of like the handle of the blade right there at the bottom, and then there's the back, as you can see right there. So really, really cool design. Let's take these apart. And so the way that these pieces come apart is there's two buttons that you have to hold at once. So there's the trigger, that would be for the sword, and then also this black button on the back. So as you're holding the shield like this, you grab the sword like that. You have to hold both together, then you can slide it out, basically. Okay? Now, when you do that, you'll notice that this spins, basically. So when I do both, it spins. So before I get into that mechanic, I just want to show you the full shield design and everything. So you got like the phoenix in the back and stuff. So it looks pretty cool. Definitely looks really, really interesting. All the lights and sounds come from the blade. So the shield does not have any lights and sounds, but you need both together to trigger it. And it's a very unique method of triggering it. A little cumbersome, but we'll talk about that. And here's the blade. So, you know, decent size for what it is, you know, obviously. Could be bigger, but still pretty interesting. You got the LED light right there. Yeah, and so basically the Q-Tama fits right in, and it just sort of clicks right in there. It doesn't read the Q-Tama at all, so you can put any Q-Tama in there. It'll just think that it's the Houou Q-Tama, so it'll just think it's that one. To take it out, it's a little tricky, but you just sort of just pull it forward. So you just snap it forward like that. There's no release mechanism or anything like that. You just pull it forward. So the way that this thing works, right? So let's turn it on, okay? And you saw the lights turn on right there and the sounds. So when I put on the Q-Tama, this way. So it's only red, there's no other colors, but it, you know, flashed a little bit. And it said Houou Q-Tama. So what you can do is you can push the button and it's gonna cycle through 3 different sounds. Okay, and again, same 3 sounds again in order. And each time it's lighting up and stuff. The lights are nothing special, so I'm not going to focus too much on that, but it does light up a little bit, so keep that in mind. And so then what you can do, the way that this works, is this slides into the shield, like so, and it makes that sound. When you also take it out, it spins, as you saw right there, right? The Q-Tama spun. Now, there's all sorts of other sounds that happen when you take it out, but I just want to show you the spinning Q-Tama when you take it in and out, just like that. So, pretty cool. I do like the little spinning. So, there it is. Now, with it in there, there's no sounds that are triggered by pushing the blade. So if you want those attack sounds, the blade has to be out of the shield. So here's the combined form with the Q-Tama inserted. So looks interesting. Now, here's where the unique method of triggering the sounds comes into play, right? So what you have to do is you hold down the trigger to trigger the different modes, okay? So the very first mode is going to be the transformation. So that'll trigger it. And then once the sound is going, in order to activate the sound, you have to pull the blade out of the shield. So you hold your normal buttons and pull it out, and then it plays a sound. So let's try and do this. So let's hold it down. So there you go. You got come on the change. And it's a pretty cool sound, and it's just going to keep going for a while until you actually activate it. So he's ready to transform, he's ready to become the Houou Soldier. So let's pull the blade out, right? Again, pushing the 2 buttons.
Houou Soldier.
So it plays that cool sound and then says Houou Soldier, which is neat. Now pushing the button does do this. Okay? And then it goes back to your normal attack sounds. The same 3 from before. All the other modes don't have any special sounds when you push the button afterwards. It just does your 3 attack sounds. Only the transformation mode, I think, seems to be the one that has a special sound. But anyways, so to do the next mode, you just slide it right back in, and we're going to hold down the button again for the next mode.
Galaxy.
Alright, Galaxy. And it's the same wait music for all these modes, so let's do it. Okay, so there you have it. So let's put it back. On to the next mode. Alright. So Houou Voyager. Alright. Oops. I didn't hold it down. So let's hold it down to activate the next mode. Okay, there you have it. And the next mode.
Super Camel Tendaki!
It's a pretty intense sound right there. Went on for a while, so there's that. Okay, then the sixth and final mode is different. So I'm going to hold it down and let's go to the next mode. But instead of removing the blade won't do anything. While it's still in here, you're just going to push the button. And each time you push it, it's going to play a different sound. And there's a whole bunch of different sounds. So let's activate this final mode.
Camels attack!
Alright, so attack mode. So when I push the button, you're going to get the first sound.
Houou Shield!
So it says Houou Shield. Alright, next one.
Houou Soldier!
I don't know what a lot of these sounds mean or what what they are, but you'll see. Very interesting sounds. I don't know what they all mean, but apparently that one, I wrote down a couple translations. That one means Milky Way, I think. Then here's the next one. Really interesting sounds. Then the next one translates to Supernova. And then the last sound. So there's 13 different sounds that it cycled through. So if I push it again, we're going back to the first sound, which is Houou Shield.
Houou Shield!
So a lot of different sounds. And then of course, if I hold it down, it's going to cycle back to the first mode, which was the transformation mode. Oops, I have to hold it down. So there you have it. So it's interesting. And again, the way to switch modes, you just keep holding it down. Whoops, I guess I already triggered it, so I gotta... Alright. And you can keep holding it down to try and cycle through to get to the exact mode that you want. You know, and then of course, pull it out, and there you have your sound. So, there it is, guys. That's the deluxe Houou Blade and Houou Shield. I think it's a little odd. I'm gonna turn this off right now. Just how much you have to constantly pull it out to activate a lot of the sounds. So it's not my favorite type of transformation device or anything like that. I like the design of it. I think the design is really cool. I like all the different sounds, even though a lot of them are really I just don't know what they mean. They're really interesting sounds, especially the attack sounds. But overall, I think it's a really interesting concept, and it's a fun toy. I mean, there's a lot to it. Definitely looks really nice. So I would recommend it. I think it's definitely you know, if you're a fan of any of these types of roleplay items, and the Houou Soldier just looks awesome. So this definitely, I think, is very fitting as well. So I recommend it. I think it's pretty cool. So definitely go check it out. And that is it. That is my review of the deluxe Houou Blade and Houou Shield. So hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Now the Houou Soldier is great, right? But what about Shishi Red Orion? I love this suit. I think it looks fantastic. I'm not gonna do a review of this toy. This is just the candy toy with stickers and stuff. I just got it to have on my desk because it looks awesome. But the way that Shishi Red turns into Shishi Red Orion is the Psycho Tama. So this is my next review from Uchu Sentai Kyuranger. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Got lots more reviews on the way. Even the Dark Seiza Blaster. I got it, and that's coming up eventually as well, so definitely stay tuned for that. This is the road to 100,000 subscribers. I'm going hard and trying to release lots of great new content, so I'm excited about that. And so yeah, so if you enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and share the video as well. I would greatly appreciate it. And stay tuned for the Psycho Tama. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.